So what we going first? How to approach a woman?
Yeah.
Cause I used to run up on shit, and I'm gonna teach y'all how to do it, how to get down. Like
you used to run up on shit.
Yeah.
How you used to approach a woman? Tell us something.
This was my smoothest way I ever approached a woman. Right? This used to work every time. It's kind of fucked up though. I was young. So I used to work at Target, right? And I used to work in the grocery section, but I used to work right next to like the pet aisle. So like I see girls, and y'all all get dogs. So I see girls and I see like they in the pet aisle, they looking at dog food. I walk up like, man, what kind of dog you like? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what kind of dog you got? And they'll be like, oh, I got a Pomeranian, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, damn, I had a dog. I had the same dog, it just died. Like, let me see a picture of yours.
Wow.
And then they'll show me. And then
don't get a Pomeranian because it's gonna die.
Hell yeah.
I mean, whatever. They'll show me and I'll be like,
I was just gonna say, them dogs do got like real bad health
They got
issues.
health
so like, I say my dog was just like your dog. Like, can I come over and like play with your dog? She remind me of my dog. And then like,
what? And that used to work?
Never.
Really?
Every time.
So whatever dog, that's all I had.
First of all, he worked at Target 10 years ago.
100% connect. Yeah, I was like 19.
That's wild. Everybody stay in Target. I stay in Target. Somebody look did that to me though. A dude when I was in Target, and actually I was by the pet aisle. He was like, "Can I help you with something?"
I probably trained that nigga.
And I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And he kept like staring at me through the aisles, and he was like, "You sure you don't need no help?" I'm good. Then he was like, "You should actually try this brand." I'm like, "Nigga, I'm good."
All the bad girls be in Target. Like, we used to have the walkie-talkies, bro. We used to call it Code Red. If there's something crazy walking and stuff, you be like, hey, Code Red at aisle 19. Oh, you see this nigga walking past the aisle.
Walking past the aisle, get that. Keep going.
Yeah, right. I'll be in Target watching my back now. Like somebody following me.
What worked for me when I was a shorty is not asking for a girl number.
I never asked for a number.
So, like, I sit up there and I have a great conversation with you. And sometimes I either give you my number or I wouldn't ask at all. Like, I have a great conversation with you. I would say, enjoy your night. Keep it moving. I keep it moving. Because if you at school, it's a good chance you're going to run into that girl again. But how many niggas ask for her number at the bar? Or when y'all go to a party, like, 12 niggas probably ask for a number that day. Yeah. She see me at the library and be like, that's the dude I had the conversation with. Hey, how you been? We had the good conversation. That's when I get the number. It's more genuine.
But what if you don't ever?
I mean, you take an L, but I've very good.
So if you at the club with somebody, or you at the bar or something, you see a chick.
So my thing is every opportune moment isn't the right moment. Just because you have the opportunity to ask somebody for their number, don't mean it's the right moment.
You gotta deal with that tension.
It's been times where I asked a girl for her number, she told me no, and then 2 days later she was fucking with me because she had a bad day. Like that day she just ain't want to be bothered. So like we chilling, I asked for her number, she's nah, I'm good, and then I see her again later, she, oh damn, like my bad, like shit, some shit was going on, I didn't feel like being bothered. So just everybody ain't on your time. Of course I want your number, I just approached you, right? Of course. I like you, so.
I mean, shoot your shot.
Right.
I get that,
but you never know.
This the thing though, like we was just at the Brew Fest, right? My homie shooting like crazy, but I'm like,
shooter.
Every girl, like
how's the game though? That's the question.
Yeah.
Nah, he low key is game cold though. Like he got a nice mouthpiece.
The thing is this though, I'm never finna call a woman and have to explain who the fuck I am. So, I'm the nigga with the gray shirt, because about 10 niggas, then you know what I'm saying. Niggas is hitting you up like great. So I'm not finna explain why I am. That's number one. The next thing of it is this, like, what's the difference between me and everybody else? I've built no interest. So my thing is, I'm going to have a great conversation with you, and I offer you my number because if you hit my line, then I know where we at. You might give me your number just not to say no, just to be nice, just to.
So. Is shooting y'all shot different when it's somebody you just want to fuck versus somebody like, oh my gosh, this is
every girl's the
same.
It's the same.
You initially want to fuck every girl until
you get the personality part.
So say y'all out somewhere, y'all having dope ass conversation. So initially you like, I just want to fuck, but after that y'all have dope ass conversation. And you like, yo, like I really actually kind of like her.
So if y'all pay attention to what I said at the last podcast, I said sometimes I double back because I like to talk. So I have a dope conversation with any fucking
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Like, I like to talk. I like to indulge in conversation. So I could sit up here and have a great conversation with you, and you, damn, he really fucking with me. I don't even remember your name.
Right.
Like, that's just who I am. So in order to bypass all that, sometimes I don't even go that far because it's just like, shit, like I gotta kick it with her. I gotta sit up here and ask her about her day. Like, I don't even feel like going through all that shit. So I approach every girl the same way. It's up until the point where it's like, maybe not my the first time we meet each other, because it's your first time meeting somebody, everybody got something interesting to talk about, right? Like, second time around, you know, I'm having a conversation with you, and I get bored quick. So I'll be sitting there, and in my mind, I'm like, she boring as hell. Like, like, but she fucking with me, though. So I'm gonna fuck, but I'm out of there. Like, it's a wrap. So.
Oh, you had me till you said.
No, but I'm saying, but I'm being transparent. It's like, just because I can have a good conversation with you and we could get along, that don't mean I like it. Like, that don't mean I like it.
And I understand that because I'm a talker too, especially if the conversation is flowing, we're talking about something interesting. I can hold a conversation with you and at the end of that walk away and be like, nice to meet you. Won't ask for your number or nothing.
Exactly.
So I get that part. But
I just think the initial thing with any woman is like the physical appearance. When you have that first initial conversation, it's always like, usually it goes well usually, so it's not necessarily a thing where it's more than me just wanting to fuck, but you have to show me some type of personality beyond that, and it had to be outside of a conversation. It could be a vibe, it could be like I like girls with big smiles, I don't know why, but like if a girl always smiling, that go way beyond conversation. Like, that's like, okay, I like her.
I'm a smell person.
You're a smell.
When like,
so you be sniffing it.
not even sniffing, but like,
big nose.
I remember certain girls that like, damn, like, no, it's just like some girls have their own smell. Like, you could be cuddled up with her and be like
her perfume or something, or the lotion.
Like for instance, like sometimes it just like become a part of you. Like, you use the same perfume, you use the same lotion. Like, it becomes your smell. Like, like. So like, some girls have different smells. Like, you sitting there and you chilling with a girl, like sometimes like, damn, she smell good. Like, so my thing is smells.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
That is interesting.
So how do y'all suggest, like, let's pull y'all in on this. We want to start on your end. Like, how do you suggest a nigga approach you? He see you in that Pet Owl, at Brewfest, at Silver on Block Party coming up. How do a nigga approach you?
I'm kind of the same way as you. Like, I like personality. I like to see you you gotta make me laugh. Like, if you don't make me laugh, you just another nigga that's trying to get my number, honestly.
So when the nigga start the conversation, is it like stand-up comedy, like, nigga make me laugh? Like,
No,
are you looking
not
at the
like
nigga
that.
20 seconds. Do your best joke.
Nah, not like that. And it can't be on no corny shit either. Like,
Right.
bro, because I've heard some corny shit. You'd be like, all right, bro, like, you irritate the fuck out of me now. It's more so like just wanting to get to know me. Like, you know, what are you doing here? What do you do? You know, where do you live? What are your hobbies? Stuff like that to kind of get me engaged. And then, okay, cracking jokes. Like, we talking shit back and forth. I like that. I like to talk shit. So we talking shit back and forth. You got my attention.
A lot of women can't do that.
They can't, but so I will say, like, me and him always talk about like just goofy shit, like shit that like we do, or like, oh damn, G, I tried this.
We like putting people on the hot seat.
Yeah, so like I've approached a girl with an insult before.
See that's a fine.
But listen, I didn't like treat her, but I made myself present.
What was the
insult? What did you say?
So she was sitting there, like 3 dudes complimenting her. Like 3 dudes, like, man, you know, you look good, and I'm, your nails chipped though.
See, that's probably what pissed me off, but I would have laughed.
Yeah,
but I didn't make a big deal about it. Like, she's sitting there, her hands like this. Damn, sure you.
I'd be like, you gonna get it done?
And but then she'd see me, my nails really chipped, or something like that. Now you done walked off.
You stood out.
8 of the niggas that was right there just staring at you ain't right there no more. Now we in the corner and I got your attention. So I can say that like there is something to being funny, or just like sometimes saying some wild shit, not like inappropriate or something like that, but just saying some off the wall shit, like whether it was funny or not, she gon' remember you. That's the nigga that said that goof ass shit.
Yeah.
Even if she ain't like it, she gonna remember.
Not talking at all, too. Like, if it's just me, if it's just like the guy, yeah. Like, if I just hang out with my 3-4 guys and then some girls come over, I'm not saying shit.
He was socially awkward.
And if we could have a whole conversation today, and I can see you in the library tomorrow, talking to him, sitting next to him, and I would not speak to you at all. Like, I wouldn't say shit. And girls love that shit.
Low-key.
And you know why? Girls like that because women like the men that are kind of the ones in the background. They be chilling. Women don't like the ones that's in everybody's face, the attention seekers. Because they'll be like, okay, you're doing too much. So now everywhere you go and I'm not around, I'm wondering, what the fuck is he doing and who face he in?
But it'd be a disappointment, though, because when you find out I'm doing the same shit they do, damn, me the whole too late. Like, nigga, you ain't doing that.
I want to tap in on that, but first we want all y'all opinions.
Oh,
I did
for
approach,
me, I like more of a gentle approach, and number one, you have to walk up to me and be yourself, because I can sense when you're not being yourself. So just walk up and say, hey, beautiful, how you doing? Like, just walk up to me like a normal person. I don't like to be yelled at. Don't be like, hey, and like, if you're gonna compliment my beauty, say something more like, you're very beautiful, you're pretty. Don't say things like, you look sexy as fuck, like, damn, tail. It's the way you compliment me that I'm gonna be like, okay, he ain't for real. He just looking at my body. He don't really give a fuck. So
how they being themselves then? I feel like that's kind of
that's teetering the
because
line
being
a little bit.
like.
I mean, you can still walk up to someone
shit,
and say something, and that still be genuine, and you're still being yourself. And then, like Jay said, you can go into now. You can start, cracking jokes if you want to, and a lot of people have to fill you out too. Kind of see like, okay, maybe she don't
really joke like that. Yeah, she alright, she cool, she good.
Like for me, I have resting bitch face, so people think that I'm pissed, but I could be in the best fucking mood ever. So some people are intimidated to approach me. They think I'm gonna be a bitch, I'm gonna be mean.
Right.
And then they walk up to me and realize I'm cool as fuck. You just gotta walk up and say something. But just be
I feel like every girl with that face say that. I'm not mean.
Right.
Ass dude.
Right.
Nah, she really does have.
I can believe it, but I feel like, they don't ask them. The last nigga who tried to get your number, I was like, I walked up to her, she just looked at me like.
Sometimes I do be looking at niggas like. But if you ugly, I'm sorry. I'll still be nice, but I'm gonna turn you down and turn you down fast. Like,
ugly.
Let me say this though.
Real niggas are strong 7. Ain't no 10s in the world, guys. You a 10, there's something wrong with you.
I shoot my shot at niggas, so there is some 10s out there.
Let me say this though. I feel like the whole hey beautiful thing, like don't get me wrong. If niggas think you beautiful, you think you corny. But niggas don't talk like that. So before he came up, but when he saw you, when he was standing with his guys, he showed you bad as hell. They walked up like, hey, beautiful, he not being himself, G. Like, that's not
immediately started
you don't talk like that. You don't talk like that,
but
bro.
for me, if you don't know me and you instantly walk up to me, and to me that's disrespectful. We don't have that rapport yet for you to walk up to me and just start saying that shit. So to me, it's disrespectful. So if you come up to me and say that, now you done ruined your shot. So we have to build that real quick. You just can't.
24 seconds.
I can't shoot like that though.
I can't shoot like that at all.
I can't just approach a girl and in a social environment. I have to be like standing next to you in line at the grocery store and be like, damn, how you find that? I gotta find like some random shit to start a conversation. I can't come over with the hey.
I was gonna say I can't plan to shoot.
I'd never do it.
Like I can't plan to shoot. Like I can't look at a girl and be like, I'm about to approach her. Like
gotta be spontaneous.
all my shooting is accidental. Or spontaneous. I'll say that. All my shooting is spontaneous. Like I sit there and be like, like I didn't even know Shorty was right. Like you know what I'm saying? But I can't look at a girl and be like, I don't want that. And say something that makes sense. I can't do it.
I just feel like this corny. Like me coming up, like you know what I'm on, you know what I'm finna say. It's just corny. Like
I feel like sometimes
no matter what's being said, it's corny.
You can look at a woman and you can like y'all lock eyes. You know, like okay, she wants me to approach her too. But also looking at
that's even more pressure. Like if I catch a girl looking at me, I'm getting that.
So I know you want. I know that you want that, and you know I'm on that. But we still gotta do the procedures. I still gotta introduce. Like we can't cut to the chase, even though we both know that, and that's the corny part. You know what I'm saying?
So let me tell you why it's pressure, right? And so our last not even pressure, it's just our last episode. I've been told before that if you meet a woman, she knows if she wants to have sex with you very early. Like damn near like with me, like damn, this is a dude. This is a dude.
Right, got sip your wine on that one.
This is a dude that like, damn, you know, I like him. But it's up to him to play his cards right or do the right things for that to happen. So by knowing that, if I see you looking at me, now I know I have to do everything right to make it happen.
Well, shit.
Which you should.
That's what it is. That's what chivalry is.
But I'm immediate. It's an immediate bias because now I'm not being myself, as you said. Because I saw you looking at me. Now I'm thinking about what do she like. I'm not being myself.
That is true.
So if I
got an agenda,
now I got an agenda. Now I got to figure out what she like, make it happen. So now all my work is like based off of what I think you want. Don't fuck up. Cause she on you, so you better not fuck up. You better make it happen. That's
it's not spontaneous
no more. Hard into talking to a woman. So
all men do.
For example, now I would rather a guy approach me, but lately I don't know where these balls came from, but I've been going up to niggas and it's been working.
Right?
But
sure, hell yeah, like why wouldn't it work? But it's been working. Okay,
hey, nigga turn down too. Don't get it twisted.
That's very true.
But
right, you're right.
Like for instance, we were at the bar and I had spotted this nigga from the moment he walked in. I was like, damn, who was that? And even Jade was like, okay, now one of y'all bitches gonna have to hop on.
Yeah, I was like, one of y'all got a petite looking right.
He got it.
One of y'all.
So the opportunity presented himself. He was at the bar with his.
We get all
He was at the bar with his friend, and I was like, okay, because it was these two girls in between us, and as soon as they walked away, I took my opportunity, scooped that ass over a little bit, waited for, the waiter, and then I was like, so what you drinking? Started the conversation that way, and then, hey, I'm Asia, nice to meet you, and started the conversation. We talked for like 30 minutes at the bar.
It felt like all night y'all talked.
Like, just walk up to the person, and I was seeing myself 100%. I wasn't.
No, that ain't the story. Now we finna ask a question.
Now we're dig into the.
No.
No, I'm talking about eventually.
No.
Was this yesterday?
The day before my birthday, the first.
So what happened?
You still talk to him?
Nah.
I ain't touching. See, damn. You know why? Because it was the pressure. Because he knew you was on that. He tweaked. Exactly.
He overthought. He said good morning too many times. You got tired of this shit.
First of all, rule number one.
He sent you good morning. You ain't take back quick enough. He put a question mark on that bitch. She was like, oh, this nigga done.
If you've never woken up next to a girl or seen her in the morning, do not text her good morning, G. That shit is creepy as fuck. You just got a girl number.
Wait.
And you text her good morning the next day type shit?
Yes. Text me because now I know you're interested.
But good morning? Like so.
Ladies, don't take your dating advice for this. Do not.
Listen, all I'm saying is y'all don't find that like.
That means you're interested.
Y'all don't find that a little aggressive or thirsty.
I
do text you good morning.
What I don't like is if a guy seems very interested, gets my number, and waits days to text me. Now I don't care anymore.
I'm not saying wait days. All I'm saying is
the next day. That's appropriate.
I'm calling them. Like when I get a number.
First of all, that's what I'm saying. First of all, I'm not texting.
I don't fuck with the text shit.
So that's what I mean is I get your number at the club, right? We at the club tonight. We at the bar. I get your number. And I text you the next day, good morning. That's not a little bit creepy to you?
I don't find nothing wrong with that.
That is creepy to me.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Like you don't know me. What do you mean? Good morning.
I'm different though. So like when it's like when guys approach me, if you got my number, you lost me. I'm not gonna answer your calls. I'm not gonna text you. I legit took your number, or you took my number, so you get the fuck out of my face. That's just how I am.
Wait.
I always have.
Can you rewind? I'm lost. So you said if a nigga got your number, you're not fucking with him?
No.
Okay, so who are you fucking with then? I don't get it.
So I fuck with persistency. So I agree with y'all when y'all was talking about how niggas be consistent and with the talking about things you have in common. That's how I get got. When you talk about things we have in common, all the boyfriends and people that I've ever fucked with heavy has approached me on some, oh, we got the same class, let's study together, or we got this in common, let's do this together. I have to build that relationship with you in order for you to fuck,
I played that.
If I have intentions, I know for a fact, oh, I just want some dick tonight, I don't give a fuck who, this dude's cute or whatever, I might, maybe, I don't know, but I'm different, so 9 times out of 10, if you got my number, no chance. If I gave you my number, no chance. On the first try. That's just me.
So my tactics back in the day would have worked for when I used to ask for numbers and just be like, have a nice day.
That would work.
Kept it moving.
You should have went there.
Called it at the library.
Should have went to NIU's at least.
So you never told us how like. So you saying the right way for a guy to approach you because we never really got you.
I'm different. So like I said, like you approach me on some we got this shit in common, not that dog shit. Like that's love, right? It gotta be something of substance. Like it has to be something.
Wait, so if I tell you my dog dad, that's not of substance, G?
Huh?
If I tell you my dog dad, that's not of substance.
Even though he lying, you don't know he lying.
You don't know.
So that is
Actually, I wouldn't care. I would not care.
She
evil.
She evil, G.
That is so.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Gotta go.
Yeah, that's me.
Got places to be.
That's why y'all live together.
Nah.
Y'all wild as hell.
She evil.
No, but I give you my number. I hope that you use it because I don't just give it out just to get people to shut up.
Okay.
At this point, I used to.
Now, yeah. Well, now I don't.
But that's the thing.
Can we see your block list?
A lot. Ooh, yeah. Like I said,
Right.
if you got more than 10, it's busted.
But you know what? That don't count because they got bill collectors and shit too.
That's
Right.
That tell us a lot too. So we want to know who got the most blocked people on their block list right now. I need everybody looking at their phone.
I think I legit
count it up.
Okay, let's see how you find it.
Let's get clear, man. Now,
Right, how you find it? I don't even know.
It's
Shit.
wild as hell.
Is it in your setting?
Wow!
Oh no! First of all, the fact that she got that shit first say
Right!
She got that first
my block list. That's why I'm like,
She got email addresses blocked.
Nigga, send me FaceTime. I used to switch my shit.
That's exactly why.
She got email addresses blocked, G.
Look.
Gee, I used to switch my outgoing to email. So
Cause I be quick to block. Hey, y'all talking about me?
Honestly, but no, my thing is I will save your number and then personally ignore you.
I also have
35, G.
No.
Hey, my nigga AJ, you still over with.
But like Lori said, that shit don't count because I have saved some like don't answer. So,
yeah,
and they not
blocked, but it's like,
I will put your name in my phone.
Hey, so if you don't block and you change the don't answer, that means you're not done with that nigga.
No, that means
no.
You're
So
not done.
the reason why I don't block the number is because I need to know.
She blocked a nigga from a foreign country.
Why you want to know?
That is a foreign area code. She blocked it. Where you go on vacation to?
Bruh,
You blocked him.
You that's the homie. That's the homie. Oh.
You blocking niggas from Barbados.
I did
That's
see enough
crazy.
of Antoine Jones. I don't even remember Antoine. What the fuck is Antoine?
We want to know his real name.
I can say the other name. Whoa! Both of y'all blocked the same nigga. Yo! I peeped it ASAP. Shut up, man! Shut up!
No.
Okay, wait. Let me explain.
You wild as hell, and you wild.
Y'all wild as hell.
No, okay. This boy was from our
No, he was
school.
our school. He's annoying as fuck.
He was so okay. He's a wannabe rapper, music
Yes.
producer.
Hey,
Like when I say he used to text my
He a
phone
trophy.
with all his music
He
videos,
a
listen to
trophy.
his songs.
And he still a couple days ago he
Bro.
DM'd me on Instagram.
You know why
It was
he that
I had to block
You
him.
know why he that nigga?
He
Cause y'all got the same number block
But
with
we
different emails. That means he switched it up on y'all ass.
Damn, he is on Outlook
He
and iCloud.
on Outlook and iCloud. Fucking time. Gmail coming for you. You think you're sweet. That's crazy.
Nah, his ass.
That's crazy.
I didn't even know my block list was that long.
I didn't either too.
Yeah.
My block was not that long.
My shit
They
on.
stop
That's
calling.
because she don't give her number. That she don't take
Oh,
numbers. She don't
very
give
true.
out numbers.
Very true.
Shit, if I'm giving you my number, shoot
So
your
you a
shot.
real
'Cause I want
private
you to shoot
person.
your shot.
Yeah, I am.
Not that long.
Wait, what he said?
Bro, it's still like 30.
It ain't as long as theirs. It's
My
not
shit
as long
was
as
You and her got easily the same amount. Y'all equal.
Yeah, you probably got the same.
Gee, her shit was like.
Yeah, hers was like,
Okay.
Google some of these area codes. I
I
wanna know where y'all
said
being,
Michigan.
bro. 913. What is it?
Y'all blocking niggas off
Kansas.
Kansas. Damn, Kansas.
You got a nigga in Kansas, bitch?
That's crazy. He called from multiple numbers because it's like 8 Kansas numbers. So she blocked him and his homies. She blocked everybody. Who's 720?
Colorado.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, you know the black black in there. I'm looking at like.
Oh, no 614. Cleveland?
Yes, Ohio.
Yeah, Cleveland.
How the fuck do you know this shit?
That's crazy.
That's amazing.
They used to call so much.
That's a skill.
They call so much.
6 1. Who you want from Carbondale? Who is fucking? It's busting. It's like 2 of them.
She ain't fucking with no local niggas.
She ain't. Your ass gotta be from Colorado, Kansas, Montana. Well, you ain't getting no action.
Y'all Cook County niggas over with.
Right. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just a very private person though, so like it's kind of hard to, like I guess penetrate like my barrier of like talking to me. But I'm friendly and I'm a natural flirt too, so it's like
So you a tease.
First of all, you just bogus as hell.
I am. I am never.
I could meet your ass at a bar and be like, yeah, shorty fucking with me. Can I have your number? It's over with. Like in your head, he just asked for my number. He just fucked up. Like damn, like that.
But what if you never go see the nigga again and you feeling him? That's the only way so how y'all supposed to connect?
You just missed your beat.
Pause. If I'm feeling them, that's different. Like I will connect with you or talk to you or whatever until like
She wants you to put in work.
Yeah.
She wants you to put in work, like be consistent. Like
Miss
I kind of
your
was the same way. Like I'm cool, but if I see you again,
I
and you
ain't putting in
still
work
putting
in
in
a
work,
long
okay, you
time.
might have me. Right? You
But see, I don't do that, and the reason why I don't do that is because one, I've done that and been pissed because I never saw that nigga again, and I was like, damn, bitch, you missed your opportunity. And two, it's like
I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Cause you know niggas ain't shit.
Well, not even that. It's just the fact that like.
What?
Wow.
Quick question.
Wow.
Name the last time y'all was extremely interested in a nigga and the dick was trash.
My ex. That's
Damn.
I think about it
Like everything was going for this nigga. Y'all boned and got that. Oh hell.
Hey, we gotta dig into
Yo,
this.
ex.
I'll tell y'all a story. I fucked up. This is where I fucked up. I waited 90 days. That's
So
why I
stuck
fucked
with
up.
it. You was stuck with it.
You waited 90 days. He's
I
boned.
tried something.
Did you cry? Like I know you went in the bathroom and like cried or some shit.
No.
Like
So
I'm
he
stuck.
couldn't eat pussy. He couldn't shit.
No, he did stuff. It just, you know how like you have something and then you get something else afterwards and you just like, damn, that's
Afterwards, so you
trash.
cheated?
No.
Oh, okay.
like,
During.
I was saying the
Like
last
next
nigga.
Oh, you ain't know it was trash until later.
until you
Yeah,
got something.
yeah.
No, that don't.
Now, okay, wait. I will say like an ex before that was better.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't necessarily consider that trash. You just had better because
No,
he
it's
might
trash,
he might be great for another girl. You get what I'm saying?
He's trash.
When I say
that shit irrelevant. When
no,
he can't fuck. Who cares if she can fuck another bitch?
No.
Like, who
When I say
cares?
trash, I mean
Like,
when I say trash, I mean trash. Like you text them and was like,
Oh, I got
get
it.
me the fuck up out of here. I'm talking about that type of experience. You get what I'm saying? Like you call trash immediately, not after you got something better. You get what I'm saying?
She's not saying that she got something better later. She's saying She's saying
she said both happened. The one before and the one after was better, but she not necessarily saying it was trash. She just had better. Am I right?
Yes.
Exactly. I'm talking about trash.
I mean,
Like y'all bone in that moment, and they
So
did a text.
you knew it was trash when you fucked a nigga. You knew it was trash.
Not necessarily. So like I was, you know how you get caught up in a
You was in a relationship too.
I was in a relationship, so I'm caught up in a
emotion.
And then
Yeah.
you're
emotionally
involved. Like it's different, but like
So it's
I can
decent.
never say like I truly like fucked somebody and it was just trash. I mean, I fucked
That's
somebody
what I'm
and it
talking
was
about.
like
He couldn't make you start.
It was
Then fuck him again. Then fuck him
This
again.
is good.
yes, I had that
Okay.
situation.
So but was he everything else on the outside?
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Why was he
Okay, so
trash?
then that don't count. That don't count.
Like, he went wild enough. He wasn't smacking the ass. He went put his thumb in
His
his butt. He
dick
went make it
wasn't big
squirt.
enough.
Like, oh.
Don't let believe. Okay.
You can't get back from that.
Yeah, no,
You can't get back
If
from
you
it
can't
from the
touch,
side,
if
so.
I'm like, damn, can you at least touch the side? Like do something.
Like, come on, man, because I feel uncomfortable shitting on. I'm sorry, bro. Like, we ain't going like that. Cuz, man.
Hey, whatever shot, whatever shot.
He gotta figure that out.
We trophies out here, man. We can't be doing our own like
Somebody gonna appreciate the nigga, I guess, one day, hopefully.
I hope so.
Yeah. I said,
no.
Right, I don't know.
That's crazy. I feel so bad.
Yeah, so
like they say, one man's trash is another man's trash.
Very true. So,
because I was in a similar situation.
everything on the outside.
So here's the thing. This nigga caught me in a very vulnerable situation. So I was already in my feelings, got together with him. He was like doing everything right, an amazing guy. Still to this day, we're still cool, an amazing man. But he made me wait 90 days. Okay?
Whoa, time out. Both y'all?
No, she waited.
I waited.
I had a nigga make me wait.
Remember this. Is that when you flirted into the dick pic?
Huh?
Is that when you flirted into the dick pic?
No.
I saw that.
I ain't got that dick yet, so I'm still waiting on that dick.
You flirted to it and then put a date on it. If you see this, your time is coming. Your time is coming.
He worked a lot, so we just ain't, schedules. But no, so he made me wait 90 days, and what made me, I thought the dick was gonna be bomb because we played around, he fingered me, that shit felt great. I'm like, ooh, okay, it's gonna be good. Man, got to the dick. First of all, this.
So you never even saw his dick? How did y'all talk for 90 days? You never even saw his dick though, like.
Because
that should have been a red flag.
Looking back, that's a red flag.
That should have been a red flag.
But for me, I didn't touch him because I know me. Once I get started, it's hard for me to stop. So I was like, okay.
Also, you wanted
I
him
was
to wait,
I was
but
trying
you
to
didn't
respect
participate.
his wishes of 90 days.
His wishes.
It was his wishes.
Yeah, first of all, that's a red flag. He didn't
But
bone fast before you and all on the
he's just
track.
that different of a guy. He's on a whole other level of. But anyway.
But I guarantee you. I guarantee you, if he was hitting shit, if he was fucking shit up, he wouldn't have made you wait 90 days. That's an internal thing. That 90 days thing is, listen, sweetheart, I want you to learn me. I want you to fall in love with me. Because I know the second we bone, it's a wrap.
But
that was internal.
It didn't work. It actually backfired on him. So at this point, we're already committed in a relationship. So now you're my boyfriend, and I still haven't fucked. But because for me, you have to get me intellectually first and emotionally before you can get me sexually. Yeah. So if you got me here, you done got me already. So that's where he had me.
Damn.
So at that point, I think I had text Jade.
How many times did y'all bone?
Okay, I think we stayed together for maybe 6-7 months. And I think
so the first 90 days didn't count.
Didn't count. So out of that, the rest of that, I think maybe 4 or 5 times, I gave it a good effort.
You did.
I tried.
Time out.
They ain't fuck a lot.
I was just gonna say. Waited 90 days, was together 7 months, and he hit 5 times.
Hey, let me figure this out. Cause I'm
confused. It's crashing.
This shit
wild. Like if the dick not big enough, if his dick wasn't big enough, right? That's what you're saying. Right?
Now I can fuck full of dicks that
so
I came off.
I think that's what you finna get to.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's not what I was gonna get to. But if that's the problem, how do you work with that?
Okay, here, cause y'all not letting me.
Yeah, I can
explain it to don't care, girl.
Y'all not letting me explain fully. So hold on. One, sexually, we just weren't on the same page. He was one of those guys that liked to do the slow romantic, let's turn on some music, like light some candles. He wants it sensual. For me, I'm more of a playful, fun, spontaneous type of sexual person, so I can't, turn the music off.
I'm distracted.
Like, now I'm trying to fuck to the music, hold on, too much. Like, let's just get it popping. We don't need all that. So, but for him, he needed that to kind of get going. So that was... Yeah, I told him, like, can we just turn that off? The candle's cool.
The what?
The candles are cool.
Oh.
But...
Damn, champagne toast?
But see, it was setting the mood. Like, that shit cute, but I don't need the mood set.
Champagne toast?
I don't need the mood set.
Champagne toast candles?
Oh.
You ain't seen those?
Nah.
If it ain't no champagne toast in the house, there's no good pussy in the house. But that's another topic.
But yeah, we just sexually... We connected on every level but sexually. So that's how we lasted so long. Because I was still satisfied mentally, which is how I said, once you got me mentally, you got me.
You ain't eating right?
I was not.
You ain't eating right?
Did you eat it at all? You never said
No!
I never asked.
She's
You bogus as hell! No!
Let's just say everything. No,
I'm so sorry.
like everything
That's
did
fucking prison.
sexually, it just did not work. But honestly, the last bit of that relationship was me trying to figure out how to get out. That's what took me so long because I knew how invested he was and it was going to hurt him more than it hurt me, which it did. I just got off the block list maybe a year ago. And this had
evil.
Years. He called me the devil. Like, that nigga hated me. I knew I was going to break his heart, which is what took me so long to get out.
He ain't hang with us, folks.
Yeah, no.
We gotta turn his savage up, G. I mean, we ain't gonna get the reputation. We ain't gonna get the reputation.
You ain't never gonna turn him into a savage.
He's just generally a really sweet person.
Exactly. we will turn anybody into a savage.
I know my niggas around y'all.
Right.
But we not, hey, I don't like how he putting this because we not like, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy.
He said it 5 times. No, this ain't said it. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. But
we are not a guy.
No, so remember I said earlier I wanted to get into something like this something I just wanted to ask y'all that we experienced, right? So we would be in college and we ended up having like bad reputations and everything. But
I did not have a bad reputation, bro.
Gee, yes you did.
I didn't have a bad reputation after college. That shit came out
because everybody found out they fucked the same nigga. So
I didn't have a bad reputation in college.
That's because you quiet and you sneaky. But
high five to that.
But it still was a bad reputation. But we broke a lot of hearts. But it's because they invested too much. And so what I'm saying is, if you run into a cool dude and you really like him, right? But you could fuck this other dude and he shit on you and you not care. Like, damn, dude shitting on me, but it don't matter. But because you see potential in us, we break your heart.
Yeah, and that's not
that shit used to blow us, G, because it used to be like,
repeat that.
So for instance, you meet two dudes, right? One dude, you're physically attracted to both guys, right? This dude is more so a wild card, or he's a hustler, right? I got a 4.0 GPA and I'm getting my master's in accounting. Because you see more potential in me, we could do the exact same thing to you. I broke your heart because you felt like I could have been your husband one day. You get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but I'm different. That ain't
no. I understand. But you get what I'm saying. But I never gave you the idea that that's what I wanted it to go.
Make you feel that way.
I didn't do anything to make you feel that way. But you met me and was like, damn, this nigga got his shit together. And so you invested in me. Then when I be like, nah, I don't want a relationship. Oh my God, I can't believe you did me like this. Shorty, you just let 5 niggas do you like that. And you ain't say nothing to them. But I broke your heart because you saw potential in me.
Or because you see potential in me, I gotta wait for the pussy. And my homie, who you don't know is my homie.
Very true.
That was another thing in college. Like, it was a lot of niggas who that we was cool. And she didn't know that we was cool, so she was fucking both of us, and we like, how pussy is it? Like,
we ran into that before.
And like,
y'all petty as it?
No, but
y'all do though.
She'd give another dude the pussy quick and be like, I know it ain't nothing but pussy, but she'd be like, I like this nigga, so I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna make him wait. And in my mind, I'm like, I know you giving it up. Like, you finna sit up here and tell me I gotta take you on a date.
I didn't want to tell her, like, shorty, I'm not shit either. Just give me the pussy.
Exactly. So like, I guess we asked them, why do girls like? It's like the guy has to like, you change yourself for the guy that you think you want, but you would be different with others. Like, you'll get your pussy up to a dude that you like, that you know ain't shit. You know he got hoes.
Some niggas for fun and some niggas is for serious.
Yeah, that's
some niggas.
That's the end of it, actually. I mean, you know who you want to be serious, and you know who.
Yeah, man.
No, you did. That's real. That's real. Cause some girl, look.
But I ain't asked to be for serious. I ain't asked to be for serious. Like, you put that on me.
What y'all fail to understand is women have needs. Yes. So if in that moment I want to fuck him because I just want to fuck him, I'ma fuck him.
But no, like we honestly had a whole conversation. We both apologized for our wrongdoings in our situation.
They apologized for having a little dick.
No, we can't.
He apologized for how he ended things with me, like the way he treated me, because he was. I mean, granted, I broke his heart, but he was overly disrespectful with it. And I apologize for not speaking up sooner, for kind of leading him on. So we apologize, we cool, ain't no hard
Man, I was in the middle of that
Maturity.
shit.
That's growth.
Yeah, like, I don't know how the fuck I'm friends with two of my exes, like, cool as hell with them. Like, that shit crazy.
All my exes hate me.
You evil, dude.
That's me.
You evil, dude.
All my exes hate me.
I'm not.
Why y'all exes hate you? Because me and my exes.
Because they
like,
missed out on a good ass woman, that's why.
That's because I wouldn't take them back.
No,
But they also
hate
hate
you for not taking
Yeah.
it back?
And they
No, genuinely, yeah.
I mean,
they want shit though.
You refuse to like be cool with like big friends and shit.
No, it's not even that. It was just the simple fact that, like, I would try to be friends with them, like, after the relationship, like, try to be mature and shit, but they will always lead back into, like, let's get back together, like, I see you doing your thing, and I just, like,
They're not mature enough.
And then, on top of that, when they hear me talking to somebody else, or when they see me, like, doing my thing, they trying to get back in, and I'm, like, a closed-off person, like, no, I don't want to talk to you, like, now you on my time, I ain't picking up, I ain't this, I ain't that,
like
so.
Because even though I'm cool with my exes, like, the girl I talk to can't be double standards.
It'd be like that.
We all got our preferences, though.
I mean, at the end of the day, if I get in another relationship and my man is uncomfortable with me flat out, well, we ain't gonna be kicking it no more because I got a man now. Me and you can't solo kick it. But if it's like, because my exes are friends with them too, so it's like if it's a group thing, that's one thing. But solo kicking it, that shit dead. Like, I'm gonna let you know I'm in a relationship. You know, if you need something, I'm still gonna be there for you.
Ain't no
like,
smoking.
You funny as fuck.
I'm only cool with it if there's a reason for it. Because every ex I'm cool with, it's a reason why we cool, and it's usually like business or like advice.
Yeah, so like if I have a reason to keep the contact,
one of my exes gave me a positive car.
My exes
Right, they need Jesus.
I didn't have a kid at the time.
Oh.
Like one of my exes gave me a Father's Day card.
That's kind of creepy.
I mean, she was like, I have a father in my life. We met the lot of you talking about shit.
You and I'm pretty sure you shitted on him. Yeah.
Damn.
Shitting on the how?
See, I'll take this motherfucker. I'm telling you,
I don't think I should. But anyway.
So moral of this story.
Yeah.
Don't ask her. Don't ask her for her number.
I'm a good guy.
She coming for you. She coming for you. He don't have a puppy. Don't be disrespectful. Just be open.
Don't say make her laugh. You gotta make her laugh.
Make her
You got
laugh.
20 seconds.
Well, it ain't none of that anymore, but
And I'm a finesse.
Sweet.
I'm a finesse.
you are finesse. You are.
There you go. Approaching.
You are manipulator.
Yeah. 100%.
It's
They
the word is
shitting on you.
finesse. Well,
They
Manipulation.
Manipulate.
Manipulate.
Cut.